The Boeing 747 is one of the most recognizable aircraft ever built, earning legendary status as the original jumbo jet and changing air travel forever. Now imagine what a 2026 version of this aviation icon could look like if Boeing decided to bring the Queen of the Skies back with modern technology, improved efficiency, and the latest passenger comforts. The 2026 Boeing 747 concept combines the timeless presence of the classic four-engine giant with advanced engineering designed for the future of long-haul aviation. From the moment the aircraft appears on the runway, its unmistakable silhouette immediately stands out. The iconic hump-shaped upper deck remains a defining feature, but the design has been refined with smoother curves, advanced aerodynamics, and lightweight composite materials that help reduce drag while improving fuel efficiency. The wings are longer and more flexible than those of previous generations, incorporating adaptive wing technology that automatically adjusts to changing flight conditions for better performance and improved stability. One of the biggest changes in this imagined 2026 version is the use of next-generation engines. While the classic Boeing 747 relied on powerful but fuel-hungry engines, the modern version would likely feature highly efficient high-bypass turbofan engines with quieter operation and significantly lower emissions. These engines would not only reduce operating costs for airlines but would also help meet increasingly strict environmental regulations around the world. For passengers living near airports, the quieter engines would mean less noise pollution during takeoff and landing. Performance is where the 2026 Boeing 747 would continue to shine. Despite its massive size, the aircraft would offer impressive speed and range, cruising comfortably at around Mach 0.85 while being capable of flying more than 8,000 nautical miles without refueling. This would allow airlines to operate direct flights between major global cities without the need for intermediate stops, making long-distance travel faster and more convenient for passengers. The aircraft's enormous size remains one of its greatest advantages. Depending on cabin configuration, the new 747 could carry between 450 and 600 passengers while still providing exceptional comfort levels. Airlines could configure the aircraft with spacious premium cabins, larger economy seating areas, and additional amenities that smaller aircraft simply cannot accommodate. For busy international routes connecting cities like London, Dubai, Singapore, New York, and Sydney, the ability to transport hundreds of passengers in a single flight remains highly attractive. Inside the cabin, the 2026 Boeing 747 would feel more like a luxury hotel than a traditional airplane. Large panoramic windows would allow more natural light into the cabin, reducing the feeling of confinement that some passengers experience during long flights. Improved cabin pressurization systems would simulate a lower cabin altitude, helping reduce fatigue, dehydration, and jet lag on ultra-long-haul journeys. The interior design would focus heavily on passenger well-being. Advanced air filtration systems similar to those used in modern hospitals would continuously refresh and clean cabin air, removing airborne particles and improving overall air quality. Humidity levels would be increased compared to older aircraft, helping passengers arrive feeling less tired and more refreshed after flights lasting more than 10 hours. Business class and first class passengers would enjoy fully enclosed suites with sliding privacy doors, lie-flat beds, wireless charging stations, and large entertainment screens. Some premium configurations might even include private meeting spaces or lounge areas, where travelers can relax, socialize, or conduct business while flying at 35,000 feet above the Earth. Economy passengers would also benefit from major improvements. Modern slimline seating designs would increase legroom without sacrificing cabin capacity, while larger touchscreens and high-speed satellite internet would keep travelers connected throughout the journey. Every seat could feature USB charging ports, wireless connectivity, and access to a vast library of movies, television shows, music, and games. The cockpit of the 2026 Boeing 747 would be a showcase of modern aviation technology. Large digital displays would replace traditional analog instruments, providing pilots with customizable information layouts and improved situational awareness. Artificial intelligence assistance systems could help crews manage routine tasks, monitor aircraft health in real time, and predict maintenance needs before problems develop. Safety remains one of Boeing's highest priorities, and this futuristic 747 would include some of the most advanced systems ever installed on a commercial aircraft. Enhanced weather radar systems would provide better storm detection capabilities, allowing pilots to avoid turbulence and severe weather more effectively. Advanced collision avoidance systems would continuously monitor surrounding air traffic and automatically suggest safer flight paths when necessary. Automation would play a larger role than ever before, but human pilots would remain firmly in control of all critical decisions. The goal would be to reduce workload during long flights while increasing overall safety margins. Intelligent flight management systems could optimize routes based on weather conditions, air traffic congestion, and fuel consumption, helping airlines save money while reducing environmental impact. The cargo capabilities of the Boeing 747 have always been one of its strongest selling points, and the 2026 version would continue that tradition. The aircraft's large fuselage and spacious lower-deck cargo holds would allow airlines to transport substantial amounts of freight alongside passengers. This combination of passenger and cargo revenue makes large aircraft particularly valuable on major international routes. A dedicated freighter version would likely remain popular with logistics companies and cargo operators around the world. The nose-loading cargo door, one of the most iconic features of the 747 freighter family, would continue to provide unmatched flexibility for transporting oversized cargo that simply cannot fit inside other aircraft types. Everything from industrial machinery to humanitarian aid supplies could be moved quickly and efficiently across continents. Fuel efficiency is one area where the modernized 747 would make enormous progress compared with earlier generations. The use of lightweight carbon fiber composites, improved aerodynamics, and advanced engine technology could reduce fuel consumption per passenger by as much as 25 to 30% compared with older variants. Sustainable aviation fuels and potential compatibility with future hydrogen-derived fuels would further improve environmental performance. Maintenance requirements would also become more efficient thanks to extensive sensor networks installed throughout the aircraft. Thousands of sensors would continuously monitor structural components, engine performance, hydraulic systems, and electrical systems. Instead of relying solely on scheduled inspections, maintenance crews could perform repairs based on actual aircraft condition, reducing downtime and improving reliability. Pilots have always appreciated the Boeing 747 for its stable handling characteristics and smooth ride quality. The 2026 version would build upon that reputation with fly-by-wire controls and active turbulence suppression systems that automatically make tiny adjustments to maintain a smoother flight experience. Passengers might notice fewer bumps during turbulent conditions and enjoy a more comfortable journey overall. The exterior lighting system would also receive a modern upgrade, using energy-efficient LED technology throughout the aircraft. Adaptive lighting could improve visibility during ground operations while reducing power consumption. Inside the cabin, dynamic lighting systems would gradually change color and brightness to match different phases of the flight, helping passengers adjust their body clocks and reduce jet lag. For airlines, the aircraft's unique selling point remains its unmatched combination of prestige, capacity, and versatility. Operating a Boeing 747 has always carried a certain level of status and recognition that few other aircraft can match. Passengers often choose flights specifically because they want the experience of flying aboard a jumbo jet, and a modernized version would likely generate similar excitement. Tourism-focused airlines could use the aircraft to create premium travel experiences, while major international carriers could deploy it on high-demand routes where